She quite likes the idea of thieving my undercover otter. Good morning and welcome to, I guess it's day 7 of Vlogmas. As you can see, I've taken to just wearing this jumper when I'm working outside. It is amazingly warm. It is an old hand knit that I picked up for, it was either £2 or £4 in Rocket, back when Rocket in London used to be quite, well, cheap, or maybe it was in the sale, I don't know, but it's awesome. It's my breakfast. I best go and peanut butter that. So I have my tray of peanut butter on toast. I'm actually a bit warm in my jumper, but I'm really going in like 10 minutes or so. So I may as well stay in and keep the warm in. Yeah, it's going to be quite a busy weekend, I think, with just feeling like work and things. I did wake up this morning and decide not to knit on gift knits again. I am in the process of one and it's quite a big project, so it's just quite heavy to be taking, whereas this I can actually rest it in my blister, I believe it is, bag, and just work back and forth without having to move stuff around. It's just quite a nice project for on the go. There is one row every 10 or 12 rows. It's a little bit thinky, but I've been using a stitch marker and it's just really handy, which I'll explain maybe another time. But for now, I best get eating and got all my stuff together, all my food. I'm gonna have a persimmon as well because vitamin C at this time of year is awesome, and I really do like my vegetables. And although peanut butter on toast is delicious, it doesn't quite cut the mustard for Audrey at the yarn again. Yeah, so hopefully see you again next time I pick up the camera. So I am tired and ridiculous, and you probably can't even see me, but I'm on my way to my parents to go and put up the tree. I've been at work all day and I am pooped.
French jute tree looks good.
I'll get a picture of that, a video of that too. Mine are my sister's feet and hands.
My most prized possession.
Some sugar paper and some acrylic paint.
Ding
Well
dong,
done,
ding.
team.
Santé.
Santé.
So, I'm a sleepy one. I had a little bit of a lay-in this morning. Alex came back from Amsterdam, which was lovely. And he was here and he got up early for work. And today was my first day off. I had 8 days in a row working, or 7 days in a row working. And I've actually got myself a big huge mug of tea, and I'm not gonna do anything until I finish my cup of tea, apart from a spot of knitting. Little Audrey is still quite interested in all the yarn. She quite likes the idea of thieving my undercover otter. What are you doing, Audrey? But anyway, right, I'm gonna get back to doing not much other than watching a few Vlogmases and knitting. Going out to run some errands. So you can probably hear the washing machine, but I've got myself a coffee. I've dug out the Strangebury Brook because I have had a commission, which is exciting. And I'm going to be here for a little while. And I'm going to design a little chart. And I've done quite a bit of my chores already for the day. Not the cleaning chores, which they're going to come next. But I'll figure out what I'm doing for my knitting. And then I can sit down this afternoon and do it after I've, cleaned the bathroom and finished all my washing. Ooh. Hello, a quick pop in. So today's gone quite quickly. I've had a day of cleaning the bathroom and doing the washing and doing taxes, which has been not fun but really quite cathartic and nice. I've also started work on this little jumper, which I guess I'll probably show tomorrow, so I won't go into too much. But quite, as you can see, I've used the skulls from, or maybe not, you might not have seen it, but if you go back an episode or two on my proper non-Vlogmas casts, you'll see that I've reused these little skulls that we came up with. I say we because I drew them and charted them, and then Alex improved them because he's much better at this. So I'm not sure whether to take this one out tonight with me or the one that I'm working on that's living in this bag. Both are basically just Aran weight stocking it in the round, so I'm going to see one of my favourite bands tonight. They are called Ride. Look at me, my eyes are watering, I'm so excited. I'm also wearing my Twilight Sad t-shirt because I am a bit sad like that. These are probably my favourite band. Followed maybe by Less Than Jake. I don't know, mood dependent. Music always changes, doesn't it? But I'm very excited. Ride have been around for quite a long time now. But they released an album earlier this year that me and Becky, whose nickname is Nugget, who has been on my channel briefly in parts before, that I'm desperately trying to get to come and do a little episode with me. But she came to see them with me last time and we both got their record. So it'll be quite strange. It's at the Barbican, which is quite a nice venue in London, but it's seated. And I'm not sure how I feel about seating to them, but I guess it'll mean I'll get quite a bit of knitting done. So that might be a very exciting parcel. I'll pause. Well, that woke Audrey up. Did that wake you up? Sorry, little one. But that is exciting. So, since I'm wearing a Scottish t-shirt, it only feels right that I have received probably my favourite beer I've had ever? I don't know. Definitely up there. This beer company is one of my favourites. Their beer called Wolf we had after we came down from Ben Nevis in a really, really nice inn that had open fires and stone floors. And at the time, we were both Alex and I declared it was like the best beer ever. But then in hindsight, we were like, oh, well, maybe it's just, we've done 6 hours of walking and it started to rain. It might not have even been 6 hours. Neither here nor there, really. But yeah, so we had this beer and we were kind of unsure if it really was as good, and then we managed to order some, and it was definitely as good. And they've only just started selling it themselves. You had to order it through another company before. But it's really good. And there's a couple in here. There's not many beers in here really, but they are gifts, and secretly hoping that the gift receivers will share them because a couple of them are very special. Yeah. So I'm really excited. I don't have to leave for another hour or so. But I'm thinking I'm either going to sit down and continue on this commission-y gift knit. Oh, hey, you interested in that too? Or I might head into London early. Could go see some lights, but to be honest, I find London quite overwhelming at the moment, and it's been really nice. This is the 3rd day in a row that I haven't had to go into London. But the last 2 days I've seen quite a lot of Christmas lights anyway where I've been working, so I'm almost swaying myself. And this is very strange because by the time you've seen this, I'll have already decided and it'll have happened. But I think I'm probably going to stay around and wait for the trains to get a bit quieter. And Audrey, you want me to open that, don't you? Are you going to come say hi? Who's that? She's too busy just marking her beer territory. Anyway, yeah. I'm really not doing very good at keeping up. It's just been crazy, but I'm just going to go and run some errands and then hopefully podcast. Fingers crossed. So I am just about to start editing today's vlog while I eat some breakfast, and hey you! You've literally been staring at me for 5 minutes and now... Audrey? What have you seen? Hey? I'm actually going to sit down on the sofa and do it today. Fun. So, I have just edited my podcast. It is raining outside and I'm going to treat myself to something that I haven't done in a while. I'm going to use some weights and and my kettlebell, or Alex's kettlebell, and I'm going to treat myself to getting a bit sweaty if I can. I'm going to not overdo it because I'm still aware that I have to be very careful and sensible, but I've had a coffee and I feel definitely ready to burn some energy and let my brain have a bit of a time to process. So yeah, off we go. So I thought I should at least say hello while I have a little bit of lipstick on. I don't often get dressed up. I'm not particularly fancy, but I've at least managed to put some eyeliner and some lipstick on, so I am off to Rules, which is very exciting. I'm going to meet Alex there and I'm going to go via my parents' house.